Stendo here. Welcome back to Surviving Kampala. If you're new here, please subscribe in order to get a new video anytime I release it. So hope you guys are doing fine, are keeping safe, and please don't forget COVID is here, and even other diseases are still here. For example, malaria. I've been sick of malaria. Malaria is really still a serious disease. So sleep under a mosquito net, use clothes. Yeah, be safe. So today I'm going to talk about satellite internet. What is satellite internet? Satellite internet is internet beamed down the earth from satellites orbiting the earth. So how does this satellite internet work? It works by like how satellite TV works, but instead of you receiving images, most of you have DSTV, you're receiving internet. So in this case, your decoder is a router, gives you internet, connects to your satellite, and this satellite connects to, so you have a satellite dish, and this satellite dish connects to your router. So this dish communicates to the satellites orbiting the earth, and these satellites communicates back to earth to network operating centers down the earth. And all these communications, they communicate through radio waves. So your satellite dish connects to the satellite connects down to the network operating centers, the network operating center connects back, gives you the request back, then that's how it all happens. But you're receiving internet through these communications done using radio waves. So that's how this satellite internet works. So satellite internet has been a good solution for most people in rural areas to access internet, and mostly in these areas where they can't build like telecom masts. It has become very popular because very many new people new companies have started to become satellite internet providers. For example, Starlink and Amazon also has started, and in order to make this satellite internet affordable and accessible to everyone. So it's their goal to make this internet cheaper than these other types of internets. But this comes with consequences, because to make this cheaper and faster than these other internets and accessible to anyone in the world, it needs very many satellites. It means very many satellites should be put up there, and there are already very many satellites up there. So when these new companies are coming, and newer companies are also coming, because no one wants a monopoly, everyone would like to join, to take a share. So in order to make this satellite internet affordable and accessible to anyone, there should be more satellites, very many satellites out there, very many satellites in the orbit. And right now, according to the Union of Concerned Scientists, there are 6,542 satellites out there in the orbit, and of these 3,372 satellites are active right now. And 3,170 are inactive, as recorded by 1st January 2021. And they said, and there have been 27% an increase compared to 2020. So very many satellites are being put up here, and these new companies that are joining this satellite internet industry, for example, because for each SpaceX alone said it aims to launch a total of 1,500 satellites this year, just this year. So that can't be safe. This will cause like space junk. So as you had all those numbers of those satellites, you feel that this space is very big, but this is just US companies. What these satellites are just for US companies. What happens if every other country gets into this game? China, Russia, India, because all these countries have the resources and the power to put satellite there. So this can't be safe. What will happen if we have all these numbers of satellites? They're already high. They have already very many satellites out there, and they are intending to add more and more satellites. Let's not talk about what these new industries, these new companies will also add. So one of the disadvantages for this, I read about astronomers who were complaining that these Starlink satellites are brighter, and this affects their view. They can't view stars well with telescopes, and there was a telescope that has been in the process since 2008, and it just got done to, they are just finished building it, and it couldn't work because these Starlink satellites were very bright. They are affecting astronomers and their work. I don't know how they are going to work with this, but there are also other problems, because these satellites, as any other machine, they malfunction. And we talked about, I told you the number of inactive satellites. What is going to happen to these inactive satellites? And recently, these satellites they are putting are not put in the orbit. They are putting in low orbit. They call it low orbit. So if they die, they just fall down to the earth. That's dangerous. That's obviously dangerous. And there is a satellite recently that's a Chinese satellite that has been falling, and everyone was like, they don't know where it's going to fall, and God knows why. So it fell in the Pacific. But most of these satellites, they can, and that's damping. That's even damping. For example, if they hit a car, a house, kill people, because there are going to be very many satellites out there. The question is, before I ask this question, Starlink said their satellites are made to burn in the atmosphere before they reach to damage or to before they reach Earth. But all this metal burning in our atmosphere, that can't be safe. We are already complaining about having much carbon in the atmosphere, and adding also all that metal burning in the atmosphere, that can't be safe. So the question is this really worth it to trade to trade off for fast internet, for satellite internet. And who should regulate this? Who owns the space? No one knows, because the people who are there is an agency. There are two agencies: Environment Protection Agency and the Federal Communication Commission. They should be regulating this, but everyone is pointing fingers to each other. No one is talking about how many satellites should be in the space. So, and laws, there are no laws. We don't have any regulations about this. And this is very, it's scary, because we all know most regulations are made after a bad incident happens. You see about nuclear weapons. Nagasaki first happened, then they regulated nuclear weapons. So it's really sad to see that a very bad incident should first happen for someone to start regulating this. Yeah, do you think this is worth it, the trade-off for fast internet? Do you think is worth it to put our planet at risk for fast internet? Because if this internet, we all know how internet is very, very, very helpful and has changed our planet these years. Do you think this is worthy? And I would like to know your suggestions or solutions in the comments below. Please, thank you for watching. This is Surviving Kampala. My name is Stendo. See you next time. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to receive notification anytime I release new videos. Thank you. Peace.